there is a huge amount of unrecorded human history beneath the ocean surface that we don't know very much about at all.
Beneath the ocean lies Dwarka, an old city full of secrets from long ago. Using special technology called sidescan sonar, scientists found this hidden city. Dwarka mixes history with stories from the Mahabharata, an ancient Indian epic. It was once a grand place, like Athens in its best days. But like Atlantis, Dwarka met a tragic end when it sank into the sea. Is this old civilization warning us of a crucial message for global survival? Let's explore the sunken glory of Dwarka to reveal the mystery of its forgotten stories. Dwarka's ancient secrets revealed. Using a tool called sidescan sonar, which sends beams to the ocean floor, scientists have found what seems to be a civilization of great complexity, much more than they first thought. Dwarka, the underwater city, isn't just an amazing find for archaeologists. It's a part of a big story mixing myth, legend, and real history, often linked with the legendary city mentioned in the Mahabharata, an old Indian story. The exploration of Dwarka shows how ancient writings can match with what we find today in marine archaeology. Old Indian texts describe Dwarka as the gateway to heaven, painting a picture of a city that's important in myths and also has a rich history. Numerous old writings, including the Mahabharata, Bhagavat Purana, Vishnu Purana, and Harivamsa, depict Dwarka as a stunning city built by the divine architect Vishwakarma, specifically for Krishna. According to these scripts, Dwarka boasted an amazing 56,000 palaces made of crystal and silver, adorned with valuable stones like emeralds. These palatial structures showcased the city's wealth and success, reflecting its opulence and grandeur. Alongside its lavish palaces, Dwarka was split into 6 well-organized districts, each with its own unique characteristics and purposes. Streets were arranged in a grid layout, making it easy to navigate throughout the city. The presence of many water tanks ensured a constant water supply for the residents, while lush gardens added beauty and calm to the busy urban setting. Dwarka thrived as a bustling hub of intellectual and artistic activities, much like the vibrant cultural scene of ancient Athens. Scholars and wise individuals gathered here for deep discussions on philosophy and to share their knowledge of the scriptures. Music and dance performances echoed through the streets, enriching the city's cultural fabric. Skilled artisans crafted exquisite works of art that adorned Dwarka's palaces and public spaces. Due to its strategic position along ancient trade routes, trade prospered in Dwarka. Merchants from faraway lands brought exotic goods and products, further enhancing the city's cultural diversity and economic prosperity. Dwarka's markets bustled with activity, offering a wide range of goods to meet the needs and desires of its residents. Religion was central to Dwarka's life, with temples dedicated to various deities scattered throughout the cityscape. The sound of bells ringing and chants filling the air reflected the deep spiritual devotion of Dwarka's inhabitants. Festivals and religious ceremonies were celebrated with great enthusiasm, bringing the community together in shared reverence and happiness. The ruler of Dwarka, Krishna, was not only a king, but also seen as a divine manifestation of the god Vishnu. His presence brought a sense of divine protection and guidance to the city, inspiring its residents to lead virtuous lives. Krishna's palace, known for its splendor and beauty, symbolized his authority and kindness. Furthermore, Dwarka was special because of its link to Lord Krishna, who people saw as a god, ruler, intelligent person, and thinker. Because of this connection, the city was nearly seen as sacred too. Krishna's grand palace was rumored to shine incredibly bright, with walls covered in gold and precious gems, much like the mythical city of El Dorado. According to the tale, Dwarka's downfall occurred after Krishna's departure from the mortal world. It's believed that once Krishna left, the city started to morally decline, leading to its ultimate destruction. Many say that the sea god, angered by the city's wickedness, submerged Dwarka beneath the waves as a divine punishment, similar to the biblical story of the Great Flood, which was said to wash away sin. The story of Dwarka's downfall acts as a warning, highlighting the results of moral decay and pride. It emphasizes the importance of leading virtuous lives and sticking to ethical principles to avoid divine punishment. Despite its tragic end, Dwarka continues to capture people's imaginations worldwide, showing the enduring legacy of Lord Krishna and the rich cultural history of ancient India. The city's connection to Lord Krishna is deeply rooted in Indian mythology and religious beliefs. Krishna's teachings, as found in the Bhagavad Gita, still inspire millions today, offering guidance on righteous living and spiritual enlightenment. His presence in Dwarka represented divine protection and guidance, creating a sense of reverence and wonder among its residents. The legend of Dwarka's sinking has been passed down through generations, becoming a part of Indian folklore and tradition. It serves as a reminder of the temporary nature of worldly possessions and the importance of spiritual salvation. Dwarka's ruins, lying beneath the waters of the Arabian Sea, stand as a silent reminder of the city's glorious past and its eventual demise. As scientists continue to investigate Dwarka's mysteries, every new discovery helps us understand the city better. For example, pots, jewelry, and weapons found on the sea floor tell us about the city's busy life, trading with other places, and people's interactions. Now let's explore Dwarka's secrets and learn how archaeologists uncovered its hidden history. Dr. Rao's exciting quest for Dwarka's treasures. The different archaeological expeditions have uncovered layers of history, adding intrigue to its story. Excavations on land and under the sea have revealed clues that we might see parts of the ancient city itself. Stone weights once used to anchor ships and ruins that could have been public buildings or docks hint at a busy sea trade, competing even with the great city of ancient Carthage, famous for its control of the seas. Moreover, Dwarka's narrative often parallels the tale of Atlantis, another advanced society thought to have sunk beneath the waves. Both are remembered as places destroyed by their own pride and moral decline, wealthy and powerful, yet destined to crumble, reminding us that riches can lead to ruin if not managed wisely. The story of exploring and studying ancient Dwarka marks an exciting chapter in India's underwater archaeology, linking legendary tales with actual historical artifacts. Interest in Dwarka began to rise in the 1930s when locals in what is now the town of Dwarka in Gujarat stumbled upon old pottery and other historical items on the beach or caught in their fishing nets. These simple finds sparked the interest of local historians and archaeologists, fueled by community stories of a magnificent city that once flourished but was eventually swallowed by the sea. These tales often revolve around the mythic figure of Lord Krishna. The formal examination of these underwater ruins began much later in the 1960s, led by Dr. S.R. Rao from the Archaeological Survey of India. His efforts in this field are often likened to those of Heinrich Schliemann, who uncovered the remains of Troy. Dr. Rao and his team used diving equipment and underwater cameras to map and record the submerged city, revealing a complex network of buildings that tell the story of a developed city with a thriving culture. Dr. Rao's interest in Dwarka's sunken city started with stories he heard from locals in Gujarat. They spoke of a glorious city lost to the sea, and Dr. Rao was determined to uncover its secrets. His team faced many challenges during their underwater exploration, including strong currents and poor visibility. Despite these obstacles, they persisted, driven by their passion for archaeology and history. Using advanced diving gear, Dr. Rao and his team spent hours exploring the underwater ruins, meticulously documenting their findings with underwater cameras. They discovered a vast array of structures, including walls, pillars, and even remnants of what seemed to be ancient streets. These findings provided valuable insights into the layout and architecture of Dwarka's ancient city. One of the most notable discoveries made by Dr. Rao's team was a submerged temple complex, which they believed to be a significant religious site. The temple was adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures depicting scenes from Hindu mythology. This discovery shed light on the spiritual practices of Dwarka's inhabitants and their reverence for the gods. In addition to the temple complex, Dr. Rao's team uncovered evidence of residential areas, indicating that Dwarka was not just a religious center, but also a thriving community. They found remnants of houses, including walls and doorways, suggesting that the city was home to a diverse population. Dr. Rao's work sparked renewed interest in Dwarka's submerged city, attracting attention from archaeologists and historians worldwide. His findings challenged existing theories about the region's history and provided new insights into ancient Indian civilization. As the underwater exploration progressed, more artifacts surfaced, including pottery, beads, and sculptures indicating a vibrant cultural scene. These findings suggest that Dwarka was not just a major trading post, but also a hub of artistic and religious activities. The city's architecture, revealed through stone foundations and architectural remnants, suggests an advanced understanding of city planning and construction techniques, comparable to other renowned ancient civilizations. The connection of these discoveries to the stories of Krishna added a spiritual dimension to the findings. According to legend, Krishna had a majestic palace in Dwarka, made of gold and precious stones. While such opulence has not been directly uncovered, the evidence of a prosperous and well-structured city supports the idea of a once great civilization. This intertwining of myth and physical evidence fuels both scholarly inquiry and public fascination. Furthermore, these archaeological efforts have illuminated the past and brought together experts from various fields. Historians, archaeologists, oceanographers, and even environmental scientists have collaborated to understand the environmental changes that led to the city's submersion. This interdisciplinary approach has provided insights into ancient climate fluctuations, sea level changes, and their impacts on human settlements. Dwarka has become a focal point for discussions on conservation and heritage management. The challenges of preserving underwater cultural heritage have prompted calls for better safeguards against looting and environmental damage. This has sparked a broader dialogue on how modern India can protect its ancient treasures while promoting sustainable tourism and educational initiatives that help share its rich heritage with the world. Rao's way of exploring blended old and new, revealing Dwarka's ocean secrets. This hidden city was bustling, as seen from what we found. It was a big trading port, linking with far-off lands, decoding Dwarka's past. Rao's distinctive method, blending conventional archaeological strategies with marine approaches, played a vital role in uncovering the mysteries of Dwarka's hidden depths. This ancient city, concealed beneath the ocean and enveloped in mystery, was a lively center of activity, evident from the artifacts found and the expansive layout of the city. These discoveries emphasized the city's importance as a bustling harbor, enabling extensive maritime trade with distant lands. Identifying large stone structures, potentially defensive walls or public buildings, points to Dwarka's strategic significance and organized urban planning. Such architectural features suggest a sophisticated society capable of constructing massive structures to safeguard the city and facilitate communal activities. Furthermore, recognizing anchors and other marine equipment provides tangible evidence of Dwarka's maritime pursuits. These artifacts illuminate the city's maritime infrastructure and the types of vessels that frequented its shores, ranging from small trading ships to larger seafaring vessels. As the excavation continued, more insights into the city's composition surfaced. The discovery of large stone structures likely formed part of the defensive walls and public buildings, indicating a well-coordinated city layout. The presence of anchors and other marine gear offered clear evidence of Dwarka's critical role as a naval hub, visited by traders and adventurers alike. The assortment of pottery unearthed during the excavation revealed a diverse cultural exchange within Dwarka's trade networks. These artifacts, ranging from simple household pots to intricate storage jars, were crucial in understanding the daily lives of its people. The jars, often found with remnants of grains and spices, spoke of a diet rich in local and imported foods, showcasing the city's prosperity. The beads crafted from semi-precious stones provide insight into Dwarka's craftsmanship and its connections with other regions. These beads, likely fashioned by skilled artisans in local workshops, were highly sought-after items traded extensively across the ancient world, highlighting Dwarka's prominence in luxury trade. The meticulous craftsmanship invested in creating these beads made them highly desirable among traders and elites from various civilizations. Rao, alongside the Marine Archaeology Unit of the National Institute of Oceanography, embarked on a groundbreaking journey to unveil Dwarka's forgotten history. Their collaborative efforts illuminated a forgotten chapter of human civilization, showcasing not only the technological advancements of ancient societies, but also the effectiveness of interdisciplinary approaches in archaeological research. The detailed mapping of Dwarka's underwater landscape provided crucial insights into the city's layout and organization. Through meticulous surveying, researchers reconstructed Dwarka's residential areas, markets, and potentially governmental structures. These findings offered a comprehensive understanding of urban life in ancient times, revealing the intricate social, economic, and political dynamics at play. This investigation into Dwarka's submerged ruins has revealed a treasure trove of archaeological wonders. Among the artifacts recovered are intricate sculptures, pottery, and tools, each offering unique insights into the daily lives and cultural practices of Dwarka's inhabitants. These discoveries provide tangible evidence of the city's vibrant cultural heritage and its interactions with neighboring regions. Recovering maritime artifacts, such as anchors and shipwrecks, underscores Dwarka's maritime significance and role as a thriving port city. These relics speak to the city's bustling trade networks and its connections with distant lands, illuminating the cosmopolitan nature of Dwarka's society. Identifying architectural features, including walls, pillars, and structural remains, offers valuable clues about Dwarka's built environment. These findings hint at the city's architectural prowess and its ability to create monumental structures that endured the test of time. Additionally, defensive fortifications suggest a society cognizant of security concerns and the need to protect its inhabitants. The explorations conducted in the 1980s marked a significant advancement in marine archaeology as researchers pushed the boundaries of underwater exploration. Despite encountering numerous challenges, including strong underwater currents and poor visibility, Rao and his team remained undeterred in their quest to uncover Dwarka's secrets. Their determination to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity proved instrumental in the successful recovery of many artifacts that had long been concealed beneath the waves. The team's persistence yielded fruitful results, as each artifact brought valuable insights into Dwarka's past. For example, the intricate designs adorning pottery pieces provided clues about artistic trends and cultural influences prevalent during that era. These artifacts served as windows into the daily lives and creative expressions of Dwarka's inhabitants, offering a glimpse into their aesthetic preferences and cultural practices. Furthermore, the discovery of items such as weights and measures hinted at the existence of a sophisticated trading system within Dwarka. These artifacts suggested that the city was not only a center of cultural exchange, but also a hub of commercial activity, facilitating trade with neighboring regions and beyond. The standardized measurement tools found underscored Dwarka's role in fostering economic transactions and ensuring fairness in trade practices. In addition to pottery and trade-related artifacts, the excavation efforts unearthed a diverse array of objects that shed light on various aspects of Dwarka's society. Tools and implements found at the site provided insights into ancient craftsmanship and technological capabilities. These artifacts revealed the ingenuity and skill of Dwarka's artisans, who employed innovative techniques to fashion tools for various purposes, from agriculture to construction. Moreover, the recovery of personal artifacts, such as jewelry and household items, offered glimpses into the daily lives and social customs of Dwarka's residents. These objects provided clues about personal adornment practices, social hierarchies, and domestic activities prevalent in ancient Dwarka. Through the study of these artifacts, researchers gained a deeper understanding of the social dynamics and cultural traditions of Dwarka's inhabitants. The excavation of Dwarka's submerged ruins also presented unique challenges related to conservation and preservation. The recovery of artifacts from underwater environments required specialized techniques to prevent deterioration and damage. Preservation efforts involved carefully cleaning, documenting, and stabilizing recovered objects to ensure long-term conservation and study. Furthermore, the interdisciplinary nature of the research conducted at Dwarka necessitated collaboration between archaeologists, marine scientists, conservationists, and other experts. This multidisciplinary approach facilitated a comprehensive understanding of Dwarka's underwater heritage and allowed for the integration of diverse perspectives and methodologies in archaeological investigation. Each new artifact sheds more light on Dwarka's advanced society, similar to findings from other renowned sunken cities. Let's see how Rao's smart methods found Dwarka's secrets, and later we'll compare them to finds in Alexandria. The last cry of ancient Alexandria. Every single object rescued from the ocean's depths went through intense documentation and careful preservation, establishing a meticulously organized collection that is not only essential for understanding Dwarka, but also serves as a precious resource for underwater exploration projects worldwide. This method, perfected during the daring Dwarka expeditions, has left an indelible mark on the handling of sunken artifacts across the globe. Comparisons between the thrilling excavation of Dwarka and the gripping maritime adventures of Alexandria in Egypt are frequent due to their shared legacy as major maritime hubs during their respective heydays. Both cities played pivotal roles in ancient trade networks and stood as vibrant centers of cultural and economic exchange. Their archaeological pursuits have unearthed a treasure trove of wonders, providing invaluable glimpses into the civilizations that once thrived in these bustling metropolises. In Alexandria, Frank Godio's intrepid underwater explorations unveiled a submerged world teeming with historical artifacts and architectural marvels. Like Rao's daring exploits, Godio's team utilized cutting-edge diving and submersible equipment to navigate the murky depths and unlock the mysteries concealed beneath the waves. The discoveries in Alexandria included sprawling stone constructions, such as majestic temples, opulent palaces, and formidable fortifications, hinting at a level of architectural sophistication and urban planning that was truly remarkable. These breathtaking findings echoed those uncovered in Dwarka, where the presence of massive stone structures hinted at the existence of a meticulously organized urban center. Both teams encountered many challenges during their daring escapades, from treacherous currents to murky waters and the logistical complexities of underwater exploration. Yet, undeterred by adversity, their unwavering resolve and innovative spirit propelled them forward, enabling them to achieve groundbreaking discoveries that have left the world in awe. The artifacts salvaged from the depths of both Dwarka and Alexandria offer tangible evidence of the vibrant cultural tapestry and bustling economic activity that once characterized these ancient cities. From exquisite pottery and intricate jewelry to magnificent sculptures and ancient coins, each artifact weaves a captivating tale of the people who once inhabited these bustling urban centers. The exploration of Dwarka and Alexandria has not only expanded our understanding of ancient civilizations, but has also shed light on the profound impact of environmental changes on human settlements. Studies suggest that rising sea levels and cataclysmic events may have played a role in the submergence of these once thriving cities, underscoring the fragile nature of coastal communities. Furthermore, the maritime connections of Dwarka and Alexandria have sparked lively debates about the extent of ancient trade networks and cultural exchange. The discovery of trade goods such as exquisite ceramics, aromatic spices, and precious metals hints at the existence of extensive trading routes that spanned vast distances, connecting disparate regions and fostering a rich tapestry of cultural interchange. Moreover, both cities are steeped in their own unique cultural and historical narratives. Dwarka as the mythical city of Krishna, and Alexandria as a hub of pharaonic power, boasting one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. These awe-inspiring expeditions did more than just chart out the physical layouts of these once thriving cities. They provided tantalizing glimpses into their rich cultural tapestries and storied histories, enriching our understanding of the ancient world. The resounding successes of these daring underwater excavations have sparked a renaissance in marine archaeology and have ushered in a new era of educational and cultural enlightenment. The artifacts and discoveries from Dwarka have been seamlessly integrated into academic curricula and are proudly showcased in public exhibitions, offering vivid insights into the intricate web of urban life and the vibrant cultural mosaic of ancient Indian societies. Employing a diverse array of carbon dating techniques on artifacts and architectural fragments from the sunken site has been particularly illuminating, establishing a timeline that suggests the city's earliest structures may date back to around 2000 BCE. These astounding revelations suggest that segments of Dwarka flourished during what could be considered the mature Harappan period, placing it alongside other illustrious civilizations of the era, such as those in Egypt and Mesopotamia. The meticulous preservation techniques employed during the daring Dwarka project have set an unparalleled standard in underwater archaeology, guiding countless subsequent endeavors in the field. These preservation methods involve meticulous cleaning, thorough documentation, and careful stabilization of artifacts to ensure their enduring conservation. By harnessing cutting-edge technologies, such as three-dimensional scanning and digital modeling, archaeologists can create meticulous records of each artifact, facilitating comprehensive analyses illuminating ancient civilizations' lives and eras. Moreover, the methodical documentation carried out during the epic Dwarka project has been pivotal in constructing a meticulously curated archive of underwater relics. Each artifact is painstakingly cataloged with detailed descriptions and vivid photographs, serving as a priceless reservoir of knowledge for researchers and historians delving into the mysteries of ancient maritime cultures. This archive stands as a testament to humanity's enduring quest for knowledge, preserving the enigmatic legacy of Dwarka's submerged heritage for generations to come. The utilization of advanced technologies, such as remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and underwater drones, has revolutionized the realm of underwater archaeology by empowering researchers to explore hitherto inaccessible realms. These cutting-edge tools enable archaeologists to conduct surveys and excavations with unparalleled precision and efficiency, unveiling new vistas of discovery in submerged landscapes and artifacts. Furthermore, the comparative analysis of the urban layouts unearthed in Dwarka and Alexandria has yielded riveting insights into the architectural and societal structures of these ancient cities. By scrutinizing the parallels and divergences in city planning and infrastructure, researchers gain profound insights into the cultural and technological zeniths of the time. For instance, the presence of formidable defensive fortifications in both cities suggests a shared vigilance against external threats and a keen awareness of the imperative to safeguard their cherished domains. Additionally, examining civic designs in Dwarka and Alexandria has unveiled fascinating glimpses into the social organization and governance systems of ancient societies. The spatial arrangement of public edifices, bustling marketplaces, and bustling residential precincts provides tantalizing clues about the distribution of power and resources within these vibrant communities. For instance, the prevalence of centralized governmental structures in both cities hints at a hierarchical social order underpinned by centralized authority figures. The enthralling explorations have also sparked animated discussions on the manifold influences of environmental factors on these submerged cities. Studies suggest that rising sea levels and cataclysmic upheavals may have precipitated the submergence of these once thriving urban centers, offering poignant insights into the reverberations of climate change on human settlements. Furthermore, the revelatory findings from Dwarka have enriched our understanding of trade practices in antiquity. The unearthing of seals, pottery fragments, and other trade paraphernalia at the site attests to Dwarka's bustling trade nexus, forging connections with diverse corners of the Indian subcontinent and possibly even far-flung lands across the seas. This epical discovery has spurred a re-evaluation of the breadth and depth of maritime trade and cultural exchange that characterized ancient times. Exploring Dwarka's past unveils its evolving story, from its well-planned beginnings to later cultural shifts. These findings raise questions about its legendary status and historical accuracy. Exploring Dwarka's dramatic urban life. The excavation work at Dwarka has revealed a city that underwent multiple stages of growth, each adding to its fascinating story of development. The earliest layers display advanced city planning and water management, characteristic of the Harappan civilization known for its sophisticated urban life. Later layers show shifts in architecture and culture, with varying pottery styles and city layouts, indicating prolonged human habitation over many years. Unearthing these layers provides us with a deeper understanding of the growth of ancient cities, while also sparking curiosity about Dwarka's history and legends. Ancient texts like the Mahabharata describe Dwarka as a magnificent city with grand buildings. Some of the findings align with these descriptions, but experts disagree on the extent of the match. Scholars debate whether the ruins we found belong to a single famous city or multiple smaller towns built and destroyed over time. These discoveries have sparked discussions about the stories and myths surrounding Dwarka. Some believe that the city's depiction in ancient texts may have been exaggerated over time. Others argue that there could be some truth to the tales, citing similarities between the archaeological findings and the textual descriptions. One challenge in interpreting the archaeological evidence is the absence of written records from Dwarka's believed time period. Without written accounts from that era, historians and archaeologists must rely on alternative sources, such as inscriptions, artifacts, and geological evidence to reconstruct the city's history. Comparing Dwarka to other legendary cities such as Troy provides valuable insights into ancient urban centers. Both cities hold significance in their stories and have been subjects of archaeological excavations aimed at reconciling mythical narratives with historical realities. While Troy's excavations offer insights into ancient Greek and Trojan civilizations, those at Dwarka shed light on post-Harappan life in India. Additionally, the cities differ in physical characteristics. Troy had strong defensive walls, whereas Dwarka had sophisticated urban planning and water systems, indicating distinct approaches to addressing challenges. The archaeological evidence suggests that Dwarka thrived as a maritime center, with a flourishing trade and commerce economy. Discoveries of harbor structures, docks, and navigational aids indicate that Dwarka played a vital role in maritime activities, facilitating trade with neighboring regions and distant lands. The presence of diverse trade goods further underscores the city's importance in regional and international trade networks. The comparison between Dwarka and Troy extends beyond physical attributes to encompass cultural and historical significance. Both cities have captured the imagination of storytellers and scholars, serving as focal points for discussions about myth and reality. While Troy's excavations shed light on ancient warfare and social organization, those at Dwarka offer insights into urban life and maritime trade in ancient India. In addition to their archaeological significance, Dwarka and Troy symbolize the enduring allure of ancient civilizations and the quest to uncover their secrets. The exploration of these cities provides a tangible connection to the past, offering glimpses into the lives and societies of our ancestors. By studying the remains of these urban centers, archaeologists and historians piece together the puzzle of human history, unraveling the mysteries of ancient cultures. The parallels between Dwarka and Troy highlight universal themes of human civilization: migration, trade, warfare, and cultural exchange. Despite their differences, both cities share common threads that resonate with contemporary audiences. By examining these parallels, scholars gain deeper insights into the human experience and the challenges faced by ancient societies. These discoveries offer valuable insights into history and blend ancient tales with tangible artifacts. This fusion of narratives and evidence captivates people and enhances scholars' understanding of ancient civilizations. As excavation efforts continue at Dwarka, more evidence emerges to paint a vivid picture of its bustling nature. These findings provide valuable clues about the growth of ancient cities and the daily lives of their inhabitants. Each artifact unearthed, from architectural remains to trade goods, adds another layer to our understanding of Dwarka's rich history. The significance of these discoveries has sparked renewed interest in ancient urban centers, prompting archaeological projects in various locations. Each new excavation inspired by Dwarka's findings contributes to our collective knowledge of ancient cities, contributing to a broader understanding of history. As we delve deeper into Dwarka's mysteries, one question arises: how much truth lies within its legends? Like, comment, and subscribe to join the conversation.